निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्राय प्रचोदयात्। ॐ धिमिक धिमिक धिम धिमिक धिमिक धिम नाचे भोलानाथ। धिमिक धिम धिमिक धिमिक धिम नाचे भोलानाथ नाचे भोलानाथ नाचे भोलानाथ नाचे भोलानाथ नाचे भोलानाथ ओ नाचे भोलानाथ ओ धिमिक धिमिक धिम धिमिक धिमिक धिम नाचे भोलानाथ ओ धिमिक धिमिक धिम धिमिक धिमिक धिम नाचे भोलानाथ। मृदंग बोले शिव 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 मृदंग बोले डमरू बोले हर हर वीणा बोले हरि ओम हरि ओम नाचे भोलानाथ नाचे भोलानाथ नाचे भोलानाथ नाचे भोलानाथ ओ नाचे भोलानाथ ओ धिमिक धिमिक धिम धिमिक धिमिक धिम नाचे भोलानाथ ओ धिमिक धिमिक धिम धिमिक धिमिक धिम नाचे भोलानाथ। मृदंग बोले शिव 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 डमरू बोले हर 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 वीणा बोले हरि ओम हरि ओम नाचे भोलानाथ नाचे भोलानाथ नाचे ओम धिमिक धिमिक धिम धिमिक धिमिक धिम नाचे भोलानाथ। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय। Sit around everyone, a special welcome. Please turn to the person next to you and say Om Namah Shivaya. Say to them, Om. It's really a joy to be here this morning, to join with all of you, especially a morning like this morning. But it's very difficult for many of you to make the effort to come. But I assure you, seeing your eyes, even though you were here most of the night, because you did an action that was very favorable to Shivaji Maharaj, you still have that light and glow around each one of you. And this is the power of worship. This is the power of prayer. This is the power of devotion. He gives you that emotion. He gives you that extra strength to go the extra hour and the extra mile. And that's the reason why I always go to your altar in the morning before you leave home. Always chant a prayer before you leave home. Whenever there is something new in your life, put the Lord first. I always say I admire Arjuna in the scriptures. You know why? He placed Lord Krishna in front. Now, when you put somebody in front, who do you think get the arrows first? The Lord, the person in front, the driver. So Arjuna was very intelligent to put Lord Krishna in front. And so too is teaching all of us. Always put that force, that divinity in front. Your day is going to be great and successful. Not every day is going to be a day of enlightenment and success and joy and happiness. But you know what? It's the way you look at things. Not every day is going to be a bright day. Some day might be a fight day, not a light day. It's a white day. But therefore you have to make it light so you can feel that might, and you'll have that light to remove the delight. And therefore Lord Shiva supports that kind of success when we put him first. Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. To Pundit Lachmanji, always a pleasure. Very humble, very noble. Thank you so much for supporting this Mandir. You are light yourself, like Shivaji in this Mandir. Please give him a round of applause. I always say it's nice to appreciate people while they're here. Don't give me an award when I die.
That's right.
Give me it while I'm alive. No? Many of us, Guruji, you're gone, why it is, why I didn't do better, why I wasn't close. Don't ask why when a person leaves. Say, you know what, I done my part. I was there, I was a friend, I was a good person towards that person. Some of us, we don't call a person, but when they die, we feel that pain so much, no? Always appreciate people while they're alive, no? Yes, and therefore let us all appreciate people around us, devotees around us, who mean something to us. Call that person. I want to tell you a secret, right? Don't tell anybody. Whenever someone comes to your mind, the universe is telling you, call that person. The consciousness within has that faculty, that ability, that science to tell you what the body needs. The body needs more sleep. Well, you go home, not now. The body needs vitamins, take it. The body needs a little dance, you go in your room and play some music and you dance, brother. The body needs exercise, it's going to hint to you. Excess size. You know? The clothes is tight, you know? So the consciousness hints to you what you need. You feel like doing meditation, meditate. The body needs that. You feel to close your eyes, close your eyes. You feel to call someone, your parents, you want to talk to your guru. Whatever feeling you have, do not deny that feeling, because that feeling comes from the universe, training a thought to perform that action that is required and needed at that particular time. This is the science of the intellect, this is the science of the mind. The universe knows what the body needs, what the mind needs, and therefore a lot of people said, you know what, I'm not feeling to go to the Mandir, you know, so why come, let me take that extra sleep, you know. So therefore the body knows what it needs. Right now, my dear friends, the body needs that activity, that bhakti that for Shivaji. Bhagwan Shivaji, please awaken the inherent power within us so that we can always remember you. Ikbar Guru Mahapati Mahadeva ki jai. My dear brothers and sisters, before I take you into a small discourse, I'm not going to read anything too great. A guru must know when to read, how to read, when to stop. You know, especially like morning, you don't read page after page. No. You give the correct medicine for the correct patient. So, last night, we had a beautiful night here. It was a night, my dear friends, to cleanse our inner being, our mind, our intellect. They all need cleansing. Just as the body needs detoxing, the mind needs cleansing. How do you clean your mind? Anybody?
Prayer.
By? Meditation. Yeah. The last time I asked this question, a little child said, "Can you use some Clorox?" And I said, "No." When Guru told his son, you must clean your mind before you go to the Lord. So the fella, after 2-3 days, he went to the hospital and he told the doctors, "My Guruji caused that." But when the Guru came to see him, "Why do you say that?" He said, "Guruji, you tell me clean my mind, so I really went and drank this thing, Clorox. I thought it would clean everything." Guruji says, "No, please do not think like that. Don't, So this morning, very shortly, we'll all close our eyes and prepare the mind to receive the divine energy. For a very short time, not for very long time. It's very dangerous to do meditation on this morning. Please close your eyes, everyone, and feel the peace and the love that emanates in this Mandir. Feel your own joy. Just open your hands and receive the energy like this, my friends. Place it to your lap, close your eyes, sit upright. Now take a deep breath and exhale, Namah Shivaya. Inhale, Om, and exhale, Namah Shivaya. And in your heart there's Shivaji who is standing there. Lord Shiva, you are our best companion. You are a God of gods. You are the Ishta Devata we want. You are the God who is controlling our lives. We think of you, Lord Shiva. Feel as though He's revitalizing all your organs. He is healing your organs, your heart, your liver, your lungs, your kidneys, the pancreas, and all the arteries in the body. Around the heart. Feel as though you are rejuvenating yourself. You are reuniting to that greatness of Lord Shiva's strength we are depending on. Oh Lord Shiva, please give us the love, an ability to love our own body, to love our family, to love ourselves, to love the world. Then we can love you, Lord Shiva. Please give us the ability to continue in the righteous path. Please prevent us from speaking untruths. Prevent us from doing what is wrong. Your karma is going to haunt you. Lord, I open my hands to receive this powerful energy this morning. I open my heart for you to come and reside there as Hriday Nivasi. What is Hriday Nivasi? The one who resides in the heart. I open my intellect so I can reason well and use proper discretion. Oh Lord, open my mind so I can be positive, oh Lord. Open my energy so I can connect with you, oh Lord. Open my intellectual abilities so I can find my calling, oh Lord. Please bring that good luck to me. Bring that charm to me. Bring all the good things that is rewarding to me. I surrender to you, Shivaji. I call your name and I invite you to always be in my life. We love you, Lord Shiva. Please take care of us. When there is no one, we know that you're always there with us. Take a deep breath again, friends. And exhale and tell yourself, I'm empowered this morning. I am a powerful being. I have the ability to make what I want to make with my life. Once you can perceive it, you can achieve it. Once you believe it. Oh Lord, bless my hands, bless my heart, bless my head, bless my abilities, bless my heart, so I can achieve my goals, spiritually and materially. Bless us all, O Lord Shiva. Let us chant together. Om Namah Shivaya, everyone. Om Namah Shivaya. Feel that light between your forehead, everyone. And let that light be so bright and feel something special in your body. Everyone, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Feel as though you're floating in the air and Shivaji is right there with you. And he is bringing out the light in your body. He is bringing out your abilities this morning. He is bringing out your very best. Tell yourself, I'm strong, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm going to make it in life. And nothing is going to stop me from my goals. Lord Shiva, you are my real driver. You're my pilot. You're my guru. You're everything to me. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. Open your palms like this, my dear friends, and feel the energy of Lord Shiva who is here. Then close like this, close it up to your heart and feel that energy awakening that inherent power and ability in your heart. Om Namah Shivaya. Prem se bolo Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. May Lord Shiva bless all of us. And those of you who were not here last night, I wouldn't continue the sentence. You find out. Hey Baba, Prashanti Sai. Hey Prashanti Baba, Prashanti Sai. Hey Prashanti Baba, hello, Prashanti Shivaya, Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Shivaya, Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Shivaya, 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 Shivaya. Oh Shri Sai, Krishna Kanhai. Everyone, oh Shri Sai, Krishna Kanhai. Namo Namo Sai, Bhajo Bhajo Baba, Bhajo Bhajo Sai, Bhajo Bhajo Baba. Satgurunam Maharaj ki jai. Today we'd like to say special birthday greetings going out to the secretary of the Mandir. What's her name again? Auntie Mala. Auntie Mala, where's Mala? Mala, you brought your Mala? Happy birthday, please give her a round of applause. And she's just 25 years today. Happy birthday, Malaji. Continue the great work you're doing. And on behalf of the Mandir, they would like to greet you and honor your presence here this morning. When you honor someone, it reminds them of their words. What their words. There's so many people do not know what their words. I know my words. Do you know your words? What's your words? And Bhagwan Shivaji made us feel special last night because he allowed us to feel worthy of living. There are a lot of people and young children don't feel worthy of living. And parents, we must always say to your children, each time you meet them, I love you, you're special, you're one of the best in the West. Always try your best and do good in your test. The child came home with DNF and Dad asked, why you have DNF? He said, Dad, I think DNF means doing fine. So what's the meaning of the zeros? He said, no, that's not the zeros. That's the moon and the X is the stars. Children are very intelligent and very smart. Always make them feel special. Because you know what? They will start doing special things to prove you right. Sometimes we're angry with them. It's very easy to be harsh to people, to relationship. But always remember to use that very unique word, I love you. 3 letters only. I love you. How many of us tell our own body, I love you, eyes? And the eyes are going to look so beautiful, no? I love your face, don't bring any wrinkles and twinkles to me. I love your hands, you have good luck. I love you heart, you're going to feel divine feelings. I love you feet, you'll be strong. How many of us remember our own body to send love? And when I look at my mirror every morning, first, before I comb my hair, I will say, Muni, I love you. Because people may not tell you that always. You tell yourself. And that's how you learn to appreciate your words. What's your words? People may not see the heart, they will see the body. And they may not appreciate how you look or but at least appreciate yourself. Because God resides in you. And when Shiva resides in you, you have that right to feel worthy. Because when He is present, Hari Vyapak Sarvatra Samana, Premate Pragata Hoi Me Jana. When He is an expression of love in you, there is love everywhere. I'm going to tell you a secret, don't tell anybody. Right? When you have God and Shiva in you, consciousness, your cells regenerate very quickly. People who have Shiva's energy, you feel inspired. Like this morning, I know you felt tired. You feel to retire. You feel like you perspired. You feel like, oh, but you kept inspired by the grace of the Lord Shiva. He is in you. Feel that inspiration. I can't see people who come to gurus and they go to institution, and when you tell them sit around, they look at you, why are you telling me that? You know? If people don't do their part, you do yours. Because you see worth in them. And one day they will say, you know what? I was very negative with that person, but that person still see good in me. No? That's the reason why if anybody is against me, you know what? I'll prove you wrong. I will show you that there's so much love in you, it will change you. We can't change the world, but we can change our own selves. And Lord Shiva this morning. My dear friends, as I go directly in this morning's discourse, I would not like to divert because there's so much information. If I were you, I would record this information or take mental notes so you can write these things down to help friends and families when they are in turmoil and quandary. It is said the greatest gift Lord Shiva gave to mankind was the Mrityunjaya mantra. The Mrityunjaya mantra is everyone Om Trayambakam Yajame Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityor Mokshyamamritat. That's the second mantra you must learn. The Gaayatri mantra is the first one, right? And the second mantra is the Mrityunjaya mantra. Now when someone calls you to the hospital to pray for them, this is the mantra you use. This is the mantra of healing. And how this mantra originated, friends, it is when Daksh Prajapati gave the curse to his son-in-law, the Chandra. And in the Satyug, the moon used to be every day. But when Daksh cursed his son-in-law, because his son-in-law had married to all the 27 nakshatras, the stars, right? There are 27 nakshatras, we are born under one. What is your star? You must find out from your guru, right? There are 27 of them. And when you find out which star you belong to, you Google it and you'll see all your qualities that matches you. It tells you how brave you are, how timid you are, how you can't look in people's eyes when you confront them, how you are shy, how you hardworking, how people take you for granted. Everything shows up in your nakshatra. Nakshatra means stars. There are 27 of them. And these 27 stars were married to Chandra, the moon. Because when a child borns, you check the moon planet to get your name. Like moon under the garage, Munelal Maharaj. That was my first test in English. They said, compose on something with your name. I said, what is going to rhyme with my name? I couldn't come up. But from small, I always liked to rhyme. So I said, my name is Munelal Maharaj. It is like the moon under the garage. Yeah. And so I taught my children like that while I was to bathe them. We used to take one letter and rhyme all the letters with that. Bite, fight, light, quiet, tight, might, and all the other words. This is how I train them to, rhyme. And this is one method. If you want to rhyme, you take one syllable and you think of words that rhymes. And it comes very easily. Therefore, these are ways. So, Daksh Prajapati was cursed that the moon would not be shining every day. You will only come out once a fortnight. And so, he get that curse to get dull and dull and dull and dull. And so, Parvati felt sorry for him and gave him this mantra to remove the curse. Do you know how many of us, I want you all to look at me carefully, in this lifetime, how many of us had bad omen, bad curse from our previous lives? From our gurus or people that you hurt. You took something from them and you didn't give them back. As when you take someone, give back that person. Sometimes when somebody borrows something, you have to beg them for it. Whenever you take something from someone, if it's given as a gift, it's okay. But if you take something that doesn't belong to you, whether it's in a mandir or your job, that is the worst curse ever. What doesn't belong to you, please give it back. If I were you, go through the house and the library. Yeah, library, you see you borrow. 5 years I borrowed this book and look the name here, I didn't give it back. Always give back what you borrow. It's not yours. And so we have come with a lot of upadis from our last life. Upadis means these things that is connected to us. And then we say, Panditji, we have bad luck. Always give charity. The Mrityunjaya mantra removes such dilemma from your life. So this mantra was given by Parvati Ma to Chandra, the moon, to remove that curse. And this morning, let us all chant the Mrityunjaya mantra. This Mrityunjaya mantra is very close to Lord Shiva. Once you chant that mantra, Lord Shiva gets awakened and he comes to the mind to attend to your request. Let us chant this Mrityunjaya mantra. Everyone? Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhi Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityur Mokshyamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhi Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityur Mokshyamamritat. All together. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushpim Urvarkam Lavandanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamritam Mrityor Mukshiyamamritam Mrityor Mukshiyamamritam Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. And Lord Shiva was asked, why the Mrityunjaya mantra? Why this mantra is close to you? Why should a devotee chant this mantra? And these were his answers in a abbreviated way. I will not be very long, my dear friends. Please pay attention. He says, when you chant this mantra of Parvati, one will restore the health in the body. The enzymes, the burning out cells will be rejuvenated. And therefore, anyone who chants this, they have that tendency to look young for a long time. That's one of the remedies. If you find you're looking dull, Gaayatri mantra, Trayambakam mantra. He says if you have fear of death, which all of us we are scared, no? He says when you chant this Mrityunjaya mantra, even Lord Shiva you have no fear of. You become abhaya, fearless to death. He says, Parvati, if anyone chants this Mrityunjaya mantra, it heals them from any cancerous cells, any danger of the body. Keep chanting it constantly. He said, how this mantra should chant it only with a Rudraksh mala. Everybody, you have to look at me. When you look at the Guru, then you'll remember. If you don't look at the Guru, you tend to forget. So I like you all to look at me, not because I have white today, but when you look at me, you'll remember everything I'm saying. This Rudraksh mala should be chanted 108 times. If you don't have time, 108 times, and you're having your coffee while driving, 11 times. If you're late for your work, 5 times, which is very often, Baba, I always late. Friends, the Mrityunjaya mantra remove bad planetary effects like Rahu, Ketu. If you're always finding you're in an accident, it's because you have some planets that is not favorable to you. If you feel like somebody did black magic, which we call in Trinidad, how you know? Opia. In Guyana they call it? Opia, yes. Right? When you feel like you have bad eye, you know? Mrityunjaya, you don't feel like eating, Mrityunjaya. Somebody watching you hard, you feel, you just close your Mrityunjaya mantra, you go before the officer to get your papers, Trayambakam yajamahe. Right, you're driving and there's traffic, Trayambakam yajamahe. You can't get a space in Walmart, Om Trayambakam yajamahe, somebody will come out. You want the promotion you're looking for, Om Trayambakam yajamahe, then Lord Shiva says, are you using me? Right? But when you become sincere, Lord Shiva does not think like that. He knows you need help. And friends, it removes bad effects from Shani, Rahu and Ketu. If you feel like you're stuck and you're not making enough money, they think you're just spending more than income, Trayambakam yajamahe, right? If you want ladies to have a child, Mrityunjaya mantra helps you to remove the bad effects. And I've seen many women, mothers, who became mothers by chanting this mantra, Trayambakam. And I'm sure today, those of you who have known me and who I helped personally, I wouldn't call names, you have seen the fruits of these mantras and what I have given you. Right? So therefore, it protects your family. When you chant, feel there is a shield around yourself, a shield around of your car. Panditji, I don't like to come to yajnas because I'm scared of thieves. I'm afraid somebody is going to come with a gun or knife. Om Trayambakam, that person will come, they will watch you and say, hi, but bye. If you chant this Mrityunjaya mantra, your enemies will turn your friends. It's very powerful. It protects your family, and most of all, it protects the environment you live in. There'll be going to be proper rain and enough snow. Tomorrow when I leave, Baba, flight leave on time because I have a next flight. And it prevents also, Babaji, can you give me a tabiz for my bad dreams? I'm dreaming black snake every night, Baba. And they ring Babaji 3 a.m. in the morning, Panditji, may I have a bad dream? Auntie, do you know it's 3 a.m. in the morning? Oh, Panditji, the dream was so bad I thought I lost time. That's why I don't have a phone in my bedroom. Only have your cell phone in your room. Don't have anything that makes noise. And a correction to a lot of people, when you have your phone and it's charging, make sure your phone is not charging by your head. Please do not make that mistake. It creates brain cancer after some years. Scientists have proven there was an egg with 2 phones. After 24 hours, that egg was burst. These frequencies are very powerful, children. Having a phone by your waist creates cancer. Having a phone next to your chest creates breast cancer. This phone is very dangerous. It's good to use, but it's bad when it's misused. Therefore, a lot of children sleep with their phones in their rooms. My children never slept with a cell phone in their room. Parents, if you want to be a good parent, never allow your child before 16 years to sleep with a cell phone in their rooms. And don't come to us and tell us, my child this and my child that. You were the one who created your own monsters. Don't come to us. Because when we tell you, we never did what is right. And we are the cause parents to create children who put themselves in troubles. Right now, thousands of people call me, Panditji, my child, my daughter sent a nude picture to somebody. Can you give me a tabiz so that person can remove it? Do you know these things happen? Right? When these things happen, as I told you the first night, when you're ready to get married, these closets open and they send these pictures to your intended. When you have your big reception, more than your wedding, because people don't attend weddings today, they only go in reception. Babaji knows that. Because everybody wants to mouj kare, pay. And then you lose your sense of balance and you start to say things, you lose your respect, you lose your identity, you shame yourself. Because we partake of so much of this thing and we lose our balance and reasoning and faculties of thinking, we put ourselves in trouble. Right now there are about 6 people who are asking me, Panditji, can you help me? My child sent a picture by, I wouldn't say by mistake, these pictures are sent to boys. And now I'm asking you, Pandit, if you can find out, family, I cannot fix your problem when you make it. I can't. I can't do that. Please, children, especially girls, be aware of your pictures that you're sending out there. It never gets deleted. Take what I tell you. In technology, I studied. My daughter is into high-tech, in cloud engineering, and she can pass. And you know what she can do? She can just put her phone like that and download every information you have. Because to be a hacker, in cybersecurity, you have to learn to be a hacker, right? You have to learn to hack. And she can pass and erase everything from you. This is the kind of technology we have. Babaji, can Mrityunjaya mantra help me? Of course, my dear friends, it could lessen the problem. What karma is done cannot stop the target, but it could lessen the impact. Can you listen to this? It cannot stop the target, but it can lessen the impact. This is what Mrityunjaya mantra does. So a little information about phones, use it, don't abuse it. These things are very important. A lot of leaders do not talk about it because sometimes they themselves fall victim to what we say. All right? You must live their life before you speak. And so, my dear friends, in this beautiful mantra, Lord Shiva says to the devotees, this mantra creates a good energy in your home. When you chant this mantra, one should not consume alcohol, one should not consume meat or any non-vegetarian. One must use a mala. The mala should not be broken, the Rudraksh mala. One must take bath before chanting the Mrityunjaya mantra. And one great thing Lord Shiva says, as I come to an end, my friends, he says, this Mrityunjaya mantra opens the third eye. If you really want to become spiritual, it opens the third eye there. Is anybody third eye open? Baba, with 2 eyes, you the third eye go open. I can hardly open the 2 eyes this morning. When your third eye opens, you feel a frequency, you feel that vibration, you feel the energy in the atmosphere, you feel everything comes naturally. You think I prepared all this morning? I was saying, God, I don't even know what to say this morning. This morning, I wrote wrong about 5 words here, and I'm pretending to read it. This, my dear friends, this paper I'm reading here this morning is blank. But Lord Shiva, when you're tapping into Him, He gives you everything that you need. It's a blank piece of paper. But He gives you such faculties and abilities. He gives you that ambience, that courage, that knowledge. He gives you the energy. And I'm sure you're sitting here this morning and said, this fellow only get 1 or 2 hours sleep and he's talking normally. This is what Shiva energy does. It gives you, you don't need a monster to take to get that energy. You don't need a bull. What do you call it?
Red bull.
Red bull and white bull and pink bull to feel like a bull. Those things, my dear friends, create heart issues. I beg you, young children, stay away from that red bull. Stay away from that monster. Nobody's recording, right? Can you take it on for a moment? And that one?
That's right here.
All right here. We all heard recently of the death of our great love, Anil B. Do you know why he died? Heart attack. Yeah. Oh, you know what caused it?
Monster.
All right. So you see substance in the body. I'm not going to answer it. You put 2 and 2 together, right? When you add alcohol with these very high substance, it creates heart arrest. You feel strong and you feel like, wow! But this kind of substance creates heart issues. And I'm asking all of you, don't let this happen to you as it happened to him. Loving soul, a great, amazing singer. But sometimes a little weakness can take all your greatness away. You spend years to become great, but one moment can take away all your greatness. Prem se bolo Mahapati Mahadeva ki jai. You can start back again. I didn't say anything directly, no? Auntie said it. As a speaker, one must be very cautious what you say. So therefore, my dear friends, there are always consequences to our actions. Aisa bharni, vaisa karni. Therefore, life is like a boomerang. You send it out, it will always come back to you. Therefore, this morning, Lord Shiva says, Parvati, in my final words, he says, Parvati, anyone who chants that mantra with sincerity, I will always change their scars into stars. I will always change their scars into stars. I will bring them up to the heights of love and devotion. Lord Shiva says, Parvati, I'm just going to slowly explain to you in this mantra. What he says is the exact meaning of this mantra. What he says to Parvati in this verse, I will just chant this beautiful Sanskrit verse. Shambho Mahadeva, Shiva Shambho Mahadeva. Everyone, Shambho Mahadeva, Shiva Shambho Mahadeva. Shiva Shivaya, Hara Haraya, Bhava Bhavaya, Namo. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. हे पार्वती बोले प्रसन्न, मृत्युंजय कहाँ शक्ति है? शिवजी बोले पार्वती नाथा, प्राणस्या प्रति देवस्य संचार शक्ति विद्ये। हे पार्वती त्रयंबकेश्वरी मंत्र शक्ति भाव कारणम मुक्तिदायिनम Mokshidayanam, Siddhidayanam, Mrityunjayadanam. Hey Maha Parvati, Shambho Mahadeva, Hari Shambho Mahadeva, Hey Hari Hara, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shiva Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shiva Shambho Mahadeva, Shiva Shambho Mahadeva. Hey Parvati Natha, हे मृत्युंजया मंत्र शक्ति भाव करने वाले, हे सिद्धि दिव्यदायक मोक्षदायक मुक्तिदायक, हे पार्वती देवी शंभो भोले अमृतस्य धारणे भूयासं। बोलो श्री उमापति महादेव की जय। And so he says, oh Parvati, Trayambakam, that one who is responsible for third eye, the three eyes. Yajamahi means one who is honored. Sugandhi means he's always fragrant. Sugandha. Sugandha means, now it has two types of scent. They have Kugandha and Sugandha. Baba, tell them what is Kugandha? Kugandha is the opposite of Sugandha. Sugandha is sweet smell, but Kugandha, let me tell you a little secret. People who are always negative, their sweat becomes very different. But one who is always inclined spiritually, that sweat is never unpleasant. I remember my Guruji, he never wear perfume, but when you stand next to him, he radiated such beautiful scent, you know. Now don't come and smell me blind. Last time I said it, everybody, no. Not me. I'm already good scent, it's okay. Once you take bad, it's good. So Lord Shiva says, Urvarukamiva bandhanat. That's the whole secret. Everybody listen carefully. This is the essence of Mrityunjaya mantra. He says, Urvarukamiva bandhanat. Please listen carefully. It's like a cucumber coming out from the stem. That is so cool to the body. When you put it in your eyes, those who have dark circles, little slices of cucumber is very, very good. I never practiced that, but I heard. I have to yet find time to do that. Some of us born with dark circles, some of us weak, especially children. A lot of young children. When we were young, we had to go to sleep by 8. That was our date. But we had plenty of faith, and we were never late. We were able to go through the gate. Right? Today, children wake until 1 and 2 in the morning. It's very dangerous for the health. The brain needs enough rest. Always tell the children, rest is important. If you don't rest, you'll be arrested. Brothers and sisters, this Urvarukamiva bandhana, the detachment from the fruit from the vine, is what Mrityunjaya does. It separates us from the world of Maya. And when the time is right, you get, what's the mantra here? Moksha Amritat. You know that's the last one? Trayambakam yajamahi, everyone. Sugandhim Urvarukamiva. What was the last word? Moksha Amritat. Lord Shiva says, Parvati, in my final words to you, I allow you to get oneness with me. Mrityur Moksha, Amritas. I'm going to give you the Amrit, the ambrosia, to come in one with me. Not only to see me or know me, but to come in oneness with me. Moksha. What's the meaning of moksha? Anybody?
Liberation.
Right. But what? If you dissect the word, there are two syllables in it. What's the first one? Moha, and the other one is kshaya. Moha means illusion, and kshaya means destruction. When your illusion is destroyed, then you get moksha. Moha, kshaya, moksha, it leads you to moksha. That's the meaning of moha, kshaya, moksha, when he removes the maya of your life. Then he gives mamritasya, the nectar of immortality. That is the meaning of the Trayambakam. This Trayambakam has the ability to remove all diseases, and it is said it put closure to your life. If you know that you have done wrong, you have made a lot of mistake, use the mala, friends, when you have time. I would suggest everyone, every Monday, get some time, Mrityunjaya 108 times, be sincere, and dedicate this. Put on the Rudraksh mala, always get a genuine one. As I said last night, don't get the one from China. It's not the real one, it should be from Nepal. How you know it's original? It's rough, and it will always sink. If it floats, it's plastic. Always put ghee in it. If you go to a funeral, put some ghee. Always wear it to be a personal emblem of Lord Shiva. I'll tell you what happened in New York City, in Manhattan. There was a gentleman he was told by his Guruji that you must wear this Rudraksh mala and put a Rudraksh B, the bigger ones, and the Miru, which is the end, the Miru. Yeah. And he really put this huge one, I don't know how big it was, together with a gold piece of metal. Do you know that gentleman was in Manhattan, some street, in a late hour of the night, he was working in some back street in Manhattan. At 3 in the morning when he came out from his job, mistakenly a bullet was not supposed to be for him, and that bullet was not targeted him. Do you know where that bullet hit? It hit exactly in that metal. And that fellow left that bullet there to show people that when you have grace, when you have anurag, when you have anugraha, there will never be graha. Once there is anugraha, grace of Shiva, there will never be any graha. That bullet went exactly to that metal piece and stuck there. He got a little graze in his chest, but Lord Shiva saved him, his mantra saved him. And he would always chant Mrityunjaya. It's lonely, Mrityunjaya. You go to a funeral, you watch the face, Harirap, Mrityunjaya. You go to a funeral, you go in the night, Mrityunjaya. Girls, you're driving in the night from work, Om Chayambakam Yajamehe Sugandim Pushti. Somebody is following him, Om Chayambakam Yajamehe Sugandim, and call the police. Call your family, always have your phone available if you are driving late in the night. This Mrityunjaya mantra was given to Chandra by Parvati. After listening to their greatness, she shared this knowledge to all the disciples to help us calm all the negative effects in this age of Kali. And I can tell you, in this age of Kali, we really need this mantra for the things we face and the things we see. Look at the schools today. My daughter was telling me on Friday, my little daughter, she goes to high school, and she said, Dad, I was traumatized. I said, what happened? Because we're hearing about all this shooting in the schools. Yet people are still continuing with their nonsense. A grown man had a hoodie, because today children go to school with hoodies. It's cold. And this adult went with a backpack and a hoodie, entered the school without anybody knowing. And when one student saw this man was not genuine, he was not a youth, they reported him, and this man started to fight and beat the teachers, and the police had to come. When they checked his bag, they never disclosed what they have, because the school doesn't want to scare the parents. But this thing is becoming very common today. And you know what's the cause of that? That child or that person was lacking of love. They're lacking of spirituality. They are lacking of grace. They are lacking of attention. And when you don't have attention, you must live in tension. That should not be the intention. Tension can cause you to do really silly things. Whenever you see you're stressed out, pull back yourself to yourself and say, Lord, am I doing the right things? Don't allow me to. My bad intentions, what I had to my job for people, neighbors, friends and families, please pull me back. Let me not say what I'm supposed to say. Let me not do what I'm supposed to do bad. Let me pull back. And you chant Mrityunjaya mantra. You're leaving your home, Mrityunjaya mantra. Every day your puja room, Mrityunjaya mantra. You sit down to sing or play music, Mrityunjaya mantra. You have an exam, no study hard. And then Mrityunjaya mantra. Alright, thank you so much everyone. Lord Shiva says, Parvati, I'm so delighted that you have asked this beautiful question, it allowed me to give the answers for success in this age of Kali Yuga. This is a Mrityunjaya. There are a lot of other information that Mrityunjaya mantra had, but of course I have just given you enough. This mantra is good enough to give you liberation and to protect you from all negative things and people and issues in this world. May Lord Shiva bless all of you, guide you and protect you. A really great pleasure to be here, and I would like to say special thanks to Josh who came. You made such a difference for last night, and I hope by your good playing you'll be able to assist me in some other journey. And always nice to be here in the great MN, Minnesota, and to be here in the Gaayatri Mandir. I would like to congratulate and thank the other president who made the connection to me. I did the same in the Yagna. Is he here?
He's in California.
So he's in California. Please offer my gratitude to him. He really connected with me and he said, Panditji, you have to come here. So please give my reverence and many thanks to him and his family and all those of you who supported this Yagna and made this Yagna successful. Thank you so much, Riya and Ravinji, for accommodating me and Josh to your wonderful home. Your home is really a divine place. This family, I tell you, treats me so much like a real guru. I'm not their real guru, but they treat me with such respect and love. They take me everywhere and they give me all the things. If I say, I am afraid to say what I want because they'll bring it right there in front of me. This is the kind of devotees they are. And I know all of you are just like that. All of you are so sweet and kind, and you have something very special in you. That's the reason why I got 6 invitations, and I chose Gaayatri Mandir this Shivaratri to be here.
Wow.
Because of your love and devotion. So thank you so much, everyone. I would like to sing this special song before I hand over today. Panditji who will guide us in the Vyas Puja very quickly. And of course, we will finish, of course, on time. I'd like to dedicate this song to Anil B. And this is what they call the national anthem for Trinidad and Guyana. It is, of course, loved by everybody. I remember Pundit Rajanji and myself, we did a concert in Toronto and the president came there and he requested this song as the anthem of Guyana as well. So this is not strange to any leaders. We all know this is the anthem for everybody. When we grow up, we listen to this song and you know what's the meaning of it? Suhani raat dhal chuki, na jane tum kabao. You know what it means, children? That beautiful night has slipped away. I don't know, let us say it for Lord Shiva, right? This beautiful night has slipped away. Please come and always be there. Throughout the world, the seasons have changed. Jaha ki rut badal. You know what's badal? Badal means the change of season. Badal chuki, na jane tum kabaure. The seasons have changed. But I ask you, don't change towards me. Don't change. Beautiful selection with a beautiful meaning. Nazare apni mastiya, your beautiful effects have gone now, but the stars will always remain in my mind. Lut ke so gaye. Don't steal what you have given me. You have given me so much, don't take away that. Taraf rahe hai hum yaha. I'm waiting desperately for the colors of the spring. You see what the great meaning of it? Beautiful meaning, my dear friends. So that's the reason why people love this song. From the year, I think, 1949. I was in my last life when I heard this song. So I'm going to sing it. And now dear Anil Beam heightened their love for this song, so I'd like to remember him. And of course his family, who is viewing. And I know this video is going to be sent to the family, my condolences and love to the Beam family. And of course, a very good friend of mine, a very loving person. Anil Beam was really a beam of light. He was really a good, great person. I understand he was supposed to come here, but now he'll come in a different way. Please enjoy this section. सुहानी रात ढल चुकी जाने तुम कहोगे सुहानी रात ढल चुकी ना जाने तुम कहोगे जहाँ की प्रीत बदल चुकी ना जाने तुम कहोगे सुहानी रात ढल चुकी ना जाने तुम कहोगे
Now I'm waiting desperately for you. तरफ रहे हम यहाँ तुम्हारे इंतजार में. I feel that all my colors doesn't mean anything to my eyes. I feel that spring has gone and will never come back. I feel the seasons have gone and will never change. The wind has changed for me now, oh Lord. Please, wherever that loved one is, may that loved one always have Suhani Raat, that bright night, that soul will always be in great love and great light. You may forget me, but I will never forget you. Suhani Raat, the night has come. Let it not slip away without appreciating the people who is alive before us. God blessings, and may Lord always be with you. Jai Sitaram.